St. Mary's Hospital is proud to support Real Men Wear Pink, along with all the teams who come together to unite in the mission to raise awareness of breast cancer.
It's been something that has run through my family, not an immediate family, and just friends of people that I've known. And a biology teacher having to teach kids about cancer. There has not been a time where, as I teach that lesson, somebody in the class doesn't break down crying. It's just too prevalent and too real of a problem and issue this day. And so, any little thing we can do to help, we will step up right away and be part of the solution. I want my young men to be leaders in every area, and with our school we have them do service hours as part of the everyday curriculum. So in any way we can be of assistance to getting the word out, to educating, to supporting ladies who are going through it, to supporting families who are going through it, that's what my young men are going to do. Whatever's needed, they will step up and get it done.
My aunt Linda had cancer. It was 3 years ago she got diagnosed, and I didn't know her that well, but I mean, I'm still showing respect for everyone who has cancer, and it's the least I can do. She died, I think it was last year, June, and I went to her funeral and everything. She was on my mom's side, and I mean, it was still pretty tough even though I didn't know her. My dad's friend, Dick, since my dad's a pastor, he was his friend. He was real good in the ministry with him, and he had a struggle for about 10 years. And for that 10 years, he would just run around going back and forth from town to town. Either it was out of state or it was somewhere out in Decatur that he'd go for chemo and tests and all this radiation. And it was last year that he passed away, and it was real tough for my family because we were actually pretty close to him. Aunt Linda and Dick, I'm wearing this shirt for you. I'm going to do everything that I can to be my best for you, and I know you're watching down and protecting us, so thank you.
My life has been impacted with cancer. My mom helped Terry every single day, and it really showed like what cancer can impact one person's life, a family's life. I mean, it's not just one little thing where you have cancer, but it really impacted Terry's life, Kevin's life, Mason's life. You know, I held Mason in my arms crying, Kevin's son, and it was just a really, really hard thing to go through, but just with the right people pushing, it'll all be better in the end, and it'll all come out better. I mean, I tried to help Mason as much as I could. I mean, my mom went to chemo with Terry every week, every time she went, and I mean, I just remember the stories and see how Mason dragged, and then he wasn't Mason, he had to do just the little things to get him cheered up. And I just remember my mom crying at night, talking about Terry, and it was really hard. This LSA Lions football team is wearing pink for you.
A couple years ago, my grandma was diagnosed with cancer, and I remember she had to go to chemo all the time, and I was around 10 years old, and I always had to go with her. I remember always sitting in the waiting room, waiting for her to get out. Just driving around, going everywhere she had to go. It affected the whole family a lot. Grandma, I'm a middle linebacker at LSA, and I'm playing tough for you.